I had a stint in Her Majesty's, but my mate who owned that company, he's just sold his shares back to him, and he's gone back self-employed.
So you find that's been your go-to?
They're the best customers, I think. From Warship, sharing a room with 55 blokes, 3 beds stacked, 3 high, no space, no nothing. Just making enough money to buy a bigger house.
Yeah? Yeah, go for it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I just got a giggling fit. You go.
Welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast, guys. Today we are joined by Aaron from Lakeman Exterior Cleaning. It was Exterior Cleaning, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, just make it up, shall we?
Yeah, just whatever.
He's here to tell us his story. We're going to go over some stuff he done before he was window cleaner and his goals for the next few years. Let's get cracking. How did you get started, Aaron? How did you get your first customer?
I didn't want to. So yeah, before I started, I had a stint in Her Majesty's Royal Navy.
Is this from school?
No, like a bit after that. I'd done like just nowhere jobs before that. Yeah, I finished that. I'd done like back-to-back trips, and I had so much leave like saved up. I had about 5 months off, and a mate of mine I went to school with, he had a pretty well established exterior cleaning business. So I said to him, like, you know, if you need help, like day jobs, things like that, and then he just messaged me straight back. He's like, yeah, I'm looking to take someone on. And before I knew it, I was out with him, and he brought like another van, got it all kitted out and everything. Done that with him for about a year-ish.
So you had 5 months holiday from the Navy,
Yeah.
and you didn't go back?
No.
Oh.
No, that was it. Like I'd left like November, and they paid me until March, April.
Right.
Yeah, and then I worked with him. And then we started doing like some pretty big jobs. We done like a school. He got employed by this external like facilities company. And we done this school, and then that facilities company brought his business. So then all of a sudden we were working for this facilities company, and I had 4 lads I was looking after. And the idea being to push that business for them. They were all like county council ex-members or something like that. And I'd done that for about another year, and I hated it because I didn't like the parent company. It was too much. You can't do this because of this reason, and health and safety this, health and safety that.
Aaron, what sort of jobs were they, mate? What sort of jobs would a big company give you?
Yeah, window cleaning, pressure washing.
But on big commercial buildings?
Yeah. Huge.
Libraries, schools, hospitals?
Yeah. A lot of gutter clearing at schools. And he did originally have all of his regs like come over. He had, I think, 400-ish customers. And that started dropping off fast because the lads that we had, some of them weren't very good. And that, you know, they'd turn up at these people's houses and just doing like bad jobs.
Yeah.
And I think we had like one guy, he sort of knew it all. We had another guy who'd only done trad. We had one guy who was like super lazy, and we had another guy who was like brand new, never touched it, albeit he was really keen. And it just went, and they turned around the parent company.
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, mate.
Yeah.
They'll send it straight down the pan.
Fantastic 4.
Yeah, and the parent company turned around and said, you're not doing any of that reg stuff anymore. So he literally dropped all of those customers.
Come on in, and then your
so
eyes lit up.
I started, I was like, oh, maybe. But there was a lot of those customers, a place I didn't want to work. It was quite far to go. So yeah, I'd had enough, and then I brought a van off the company. So I was like, good to go. I sold my car, brought this van, and yeah, just went out like day one, started working, you know.
What did you do day one? Did you have some customers?
Yeah, I think day one I had about 25 customers on the books.
Where had you got them from?
A couple from people I knew.
Right.
A couple of them were like nice jobs that I knew about from like the previous.
Yeah. So had you got in touch with them and sort of said, I'm gonna.
Yeah. I think my first job was like a 200 quid fascia and gutter job.
Beautiful.
Nice, straight off the back, lovely.
Just straight in, and then that still a customer today, window cleaner.
Brilliant.
Window cleaner. And then I just went door knocking, like day 2, and I got like quite a bit of work pretty quick actually. I was quite sort of happy how it was going. And then just moved on, as you do, to Google advertising and Facebook leaflets. Just push.
What sort of growth did you see in that first year?
I think I had, I can't remember exactly right, but I'd done a lot of one-off jobs for people, a lot, because I did the Google ads, and I kept getting like builders cleans for some reason. Google ads used to be really complicated to use, to the point where you had to hand pick your keywords over. I had like 400 of them. Mm-hmm. You couldn't Google any local company in and around Ipswich without me coming above them.
That's great.
Smart.
It was,
Was it expensive?
Yeah, that was the hardest thing. You had to work out what they were paying for their own name per click. And it took a while to do.
Did you work all that out, or did you have some? Oh, you did, yes.
It was just like a bad weather day, and I was like, right, I'm just going to sit here and figure it out.
Man, you picked it up, yeah? Good on you.
Yeah. I was watching YouTube videos, how to do it, and then I put it live at the end of the day, and the phone rang within 2 minutes, and this guy, he said, looking to have a builder's clean done on this house he just built. End of the phone call, I said, how did you get my number? He said, I Googled you.
Mate, beautiful.
And I was like, shit.
Something's working here.
This is like legit. Went and quoted that, done that, like the next day. I said, I've just happened to have a free spot, or come and have a look. I wasn't that busy. And then I think even by the time I got home, I'd had like multiple, leads come through. Yeah. And it was flying. It was absolutely flying. Some of those customers I've still got. Other ones, just drop off.
And how long ago was this?
Like when I first started, so 2018.
Okay, so not like crazy.
Before COVID.
Yeah, about 8 years ago, is that right? 8 years,
5,
7, 8 years.
Yeah.
What when you say about the Google and whatnot, so when you hit the ground running, when you first started and you had them 25 customers, what sort of services was you offer? Was it just strictly windows, or
basically anything you can do with a water-fed pole?
So no emptying gutters, no pressure washing.
Oh yeah, I did. I had a ladder.
Yeah.
I didn't do pressure washing. I just tried to keep it like pretty simple.
Pretty straightforward, yeah.
And it grew like pretty quick. It's still to this day, like where I used to live, that's where most of my customers are, like where I was like today.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Is it quite a big area where, like you say, you moved away? Is it quite a distance?
No,
from
it's
where you
like
are
15 minutes.
Oh, okay, so it's not too crazy.
Yeah. It was already like a little bit out in the country, but now I'm like really far out in the country. Yeah. No street lights, no nothing, just fields everywhere you look.
Are you finding living like that?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's nice, yeah?
Yeah, it's just quiet,
So, I think sort of Dan touched on at the beginning, you was just doing anything with the water-fed pole. Have you added additional services to your roster over the years, or have you tried anything out that's not worked or whatever?
I never said I'd do pressure washing ever again, but I am going to start doing it because I've got a decent customer base now and they're all asking. Yeah,
so you did start doing it?
No, I did it when I first started with my mate,
right
after the Navy, and I didn't like it. It's just so messy, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be.
And noisy.
Picking your ear out at the end of the day.
Yeah. But you're thinking of going back into that now?
Yeah, like I've seen like some decent van setups, and if I can keep it like as simple as possible, pressure washer mounted, double stack hose reel, high pressure on the bottom, hose on the top to plug into the house, buffer tank in the van. Easy.
Yeah, very easy.
But now I started doing soft washing beginning of this year. Love that. That's a really good turnover.
So render.
Yeah, roofs.
Mainly render, yeah.
I've done a couple of roofs. But I do a lot of work for a block management company. And I've done so much soft washing for them.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great because they look after quite a few blocks of flats in and around Ipswich.
Are they those type of flats where they like render one portion of the wall?
Yeah,
and it's like recessed and it just goes completely green.
Yes, some of them are like, you know, render like up the back of the building, and the front is like half render, and they've got like this funny wood bit on it.
Yeah,
so
they
just careful where you put the height.
It's like they just make it up as they go along.
Yeah. It looks like they look like IKEA houses.
Yeah.
Just digressing ever so slightly. What's the situ with the company now then that you left? They're
still going.
Yeah.
But my mate who owned that company, he's just sold his shares back to him, and he's gone back self-employed because he hates working for him now.
Really?
Yeah.
So how big and how is? I know he's not on the podcast, but like we'll leave it there. But how big was his company then?
I think they were turning over about £1 million a year.
And this was your mate's company?
Yeah.
Mate, that's incredible.
And he was just window cleaning, or did he do the whole range?
No, they done commercial cleaning on a massive level.
Right.
Soft washing, jetting,
yeah,
you name it. But yeah, I think he had at one point 9 or 10 members of staff, like full time.
Great dude to learn off, no?
Yeah.
But you learn a lot of him.
Yeah, he's super intelligent.
Yeah.
Knows his stuff. Like he can, if you ask him to fit a van out, like it will look so good.
Yeah.
He does such a pro job. The van he's just done, like you'd pay.
He's not like me then.
you would pay a lot of money to have it look like he's done his.
Yeah.
You know.
Comes with the territory. If he's fitting out 10 vans, though, he's ironed out all the snags and all the creases.
Yeah. It's a clever bloke.
So you've been going 8 years now.
Yeah, ish. Yeah.
So we kind of covered year one. Like, did you see any major growth? Like, what's been a great source of customers for you?
Lockdown.
Of course, you went through it, didn't you? Yeah.
That's one thing I regret is not starting at the beginning of lockdown.
Yeah, and we'll never get that back, bro.
No.
We'll never get that
back. I started
back.
at the end of lockdown.
Like, you know, it was all in the news. You didn't really know what was going to happen, did you? I think I took a couple of days off, like when it was official lockdown.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I'm going to work. You know, so all my customers backs me anyway. Very few pay me cash, and if they did, I just told them leave it in an envelope under the doormat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going out doing all my regular stuff, and all the neighbours are home.
Yeah, they're seeing you.
Just pop your head out. Oh, can you do mine? Yeah, fine, no problem. No one can spend money on anything because they can't go out.
They've all got a load of extra money to spend.
They're all
travelling,
having their houses cleaned up.
Yeah.
You know, loved it. It was just, I think 1 week, no advertising, just pure organic growth. I added like 50 customers.
That's crazy.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like.
And how did them customers? What sort of longevity did you have out of them? Like, as soon as did it all start going back to normal and they go, yeah, no, we're done with you now, mate. We're going to go back to the city.
So I'd say about half.
Half dropped off.
Half were like I call them fair weather customers.
Yeah.
But I kept a lot. Kept some good ones, really good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big houses. But yeah, I guess they couldn't spend their money. They weren't paying fuel to get to work or whatever, so they had extra money.
There was a lot of spare dough.
And now they don't.
It's the trains, I think, isn't it? It was the big one. Like a season ticket from here to London's like £7,000 a year. So they weren't paying whatever it was, 500 quid a month.
Yeah.
600 quid a month.
Even now, it's kind of like you can still see the echoes of it because like some software companies are starting and it's like completely remote.
Yeah.
Some of these people are just whizzing around, but like it totally makes sense. You know, if you're still productive, then why not allow that?
Yeah, I think like when they were forcing people back into the office when they were just working from home and still earning them the same money, what's the point?
Totally.
You know, it's like you're just pissing them off. You're adding 2 hours onto their day because they're commuting.
It's a social thing, though, I think, as well, isn't it? You got to.
Yeah, but some people aren't very social.
No, it's very true.
But I think it's interesting because I think that really kick-started this whole introvert thing and extrovert thing because I think up until then it was quite you didn't really notice anything. You got the odd person that weren't really interactable. Now then it just went bang. And then people are going online and then like Just Eat and all of them really came out and really came to fruition because the market was there for them. And now people go like, I was looking online and there's like a Vice documentary. These people don't even leave their house.
Yeah.
They order food, they order clothes, they order groceries, they work from home.
Yeah, they order window cleaners.
Mate, it's unbelievable what you can get now, isn't it? Really? What sort of CRM are you using?
Squeegee.
Oh yeah, squeegee. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See how
Sorry,
we-
mate. Yeah, so did you start off with that, or did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was free when I first had it. It was still in beta.
Really?
Yeah, it was free for about 3 years, and then I got an email saying, "Yeah, you got to pay us £22 a month." I was like, "Fuck."
So you've been there since the beginning. Of
Yeah, it was
Squeegee.
shit.
How did they earn money then? Oh, off the text messages, or did you have adverts or anything?
No idea.
They're just gaining.
No
It's
idea.
like
Selling your
know
data,
about
mate.
software
Yeah.
software companies. It's like they need people. They need people using it. So you get in 100,000 people for free, and then you go, right, now we're charging you. How many of them have already like
Built their
integrated
business
their
around
lives
it,
around
yeah.
it, and it's a ball ache to
Yeah.
move, or just pay you £22 a month.
Yeah, because I used Cleaner Planner when I worked with my mate, and that's what we had for that company. And then it was actually him who suggested, like, "Oh, you should try this one. It's free." And so yeah, that's just what I use now. It's easy. It's very easy to use once you've used it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's always something new I'm learning that Squeegee can do.
Yeah.
Like every day, I'm like,
There's bundles, isn't there?
yeah, it's
There's
like,
bundles.
oh, you can do this on Squeegee. Fucking hell, how have I not been using that? I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah. Do you know when you get the job up, you can click on the address and it brings you through to maps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Half the time I don't even pin them.
Nah.
It's just me.
As in, you know already where they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just funny. I never even used to verify the address
Yeah.
because obviously I've been there. I know where it is. And then
Elliot
when I
on.
took Elliot
Yeah.
on, he started clicking on the address, but it wouldn't take him to, because I hadn't pinned it and it wasn't verified. It would take him somewhere different,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, "I can't find this house," and I'm like, "Mate, you're not even in the right street."
Yeah, you're miles away.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to start going through all after that, which was a bit of a
was
nightmare.
ages.
It did take a while. We
many
only had about
customers you got
150 customers when he joined,
Oh, okay.
so it wasn't too bad. We were sitting at about 520 now, 530,
Nice.
something like that.
So you've been going 7 years,
Ish. Yeah.
7-ish years. What sort of hiccups have you experienced over the years?
Van troubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when your van like wheel bearing goes, or it's never touch wood. It's never broke down on me, but when you the battery's almost drained, the alternator went.
So you use a split charge, did you?
Yeah. And I thought it was a battery initially because it just said, charge a battery on the van. So I changed the battery, and then the system started spitting out water. Fuck, maybe it's that battery as well. So I went back to old Halfords, 'cause that's where I used to work as a kid, and still same manager there, and he gave me trade price on the battery. So that was all right.
Decent.
And changed that, and then that was on a Friday. Went home. Van wouldn't start Monday morning. Alternator. And then get to the alternator, you have to take off all the bumper, get to this, get to that. It's a garage stone's throw from my house, but because I'm so far out in the country, it's £900 before my week even started.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
There's not a worse way to start a week than something like that. It's just the worst.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
But
So
yeah.
what sort of forms of marketing have you done over the years, and have you found that your budget's grown for marketing?
Yeah, I've done everything, I think. Google Ads was the first major one, but it used to be cheap and now it's not. I was only paying 30 or 40 quid a month,
Really?
and I was getting leads a lot.
Yeah.
But then when I turned it off, because I was inundated, I couldn't keep up.
Mate, imagine that for 30 quid a month.
Yeah.
Oh, take my money all day long.
Yeah. And then I turned it off, and then probably 6 months went by when I organised everything, went back to it, and it was the new version, the current version. So what's this? Turned it back on, wasn't getting any leads. Oh, I've got a 90 quid bill. Fuck that. Just turn it off.
Yeah.
Just turn it off. So then I tried Facebook. A lot of time wasters on Facebook. A lot of, I get annoyed when you got a lot of to and from the messages. It's like a 15 quid house. I'm
Yeah.
not going to spend half an hour messaging back and forwards.
When you say time wasters, do you mean people just not responding? Yeah?
Yeah, because it was I don't know what it is now. I don't use it. It's like a one button click.
Yeah, inquire now sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gives you all the information.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. And then I would reply to them, nothing. Or like, you send them a price, you Google Earth it, you have a look at the house, nothing. And it was just getting frustrating. So I just went old school, went back to door knocking, leaflets.
You've done a lot of door knocking over the years. And you find that's been your go-to?
They're the best customers, I think.
You think so?
The ones you engage with and talk to, you know, have a bit of banter with. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. You know, I've turned up at houses, knocked on the door, you know, keep it dead short. Sorry to bother you. Just wonder if you want the windows cleaned. Oh, actually, you can do my fascias and gutters as well if you want.
Blinding, yeah.
Lovely. You know, it's a massive house.
Yeah.
You know, it's 300 quid later, done. And it's so easy and it's free.
Yeah, that is the good thing about canvassing, isn't it? If you do it yourself, it cost you time, but
yeah, but it's worth it.
There's
like,
no cost involved in it.
Obviously, there's a lot of no's, but
yeah. What would you find your yes rate is? Sort of one in how many? Do you reckon?
I don't know. I think I've been quite lucky. I would say like at least 1 in 20.
I think 1 in 20 is what a lot of people sort of say.
What would you say that converts to an hour?
I don't know.
What's a good day canvassing for you?
Probably 5.
Yeah. And what's that, 8 hours?
Yeah, ish.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Probably 6. Yeah, I've normally had enough by 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I can imagine it's quite difficult to get lots of no's, no after no, and you just sort of think, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go home.
You just feel like you're talking to your missus.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
You're just married to them all.
Yeah, I would.
It's like, what's the point? I might as well just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know. You're gonna get a yes eventually, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a numbers game, that's for sure.
I think it's definitely taxing, no matter who you are, and like any canvasser, I think surely they get the burnout by Friday, mate. Their brain must be
I
cooked.
couldn't do it as a full-time job.
No, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
Must
Either.
no emotions.
So when you say leaflets, mate, are you delivering the leaflets?
Yeah,
or are you
I
getting
was.
people to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never paid someone to canvass or do leaflets for me.
So you got no Facebook, you got no Google,
No.
and you do canvassing and you deliver your own leaflets. Yeah. So do you pay for any sort of marketing at the minute?
Not at the moment, no.
No?
I haven't done for a couple of years.
And are you gonna start introducing it? Or are you happy with the growth you're getting?
Now I've done because I got a new van.
Yep.
And I'm doing a full rebrand.
Oh, right, okay.
And now I'm doing roofs, jetting. And my brother does social advertising for people. So he's going to sort me out.
Start pumping them numbers.
Yeah. He said he had a guy sort of go through his books who was doing roof cleaning. That's all he done. And he was getting 10, 15 leads a week.
That's really good.
So that's really good. It's encouraging. There is a guy near me who is doing roofs, and he's done a couple of my customers, and that pissed me off because I'm thinking I could have done that.
That's your revenue.
Yeah.
But he's not bias-siding them afterwards.
Was he just scraping them?
He's just jetting them, and that's it. And I went to do one of my customers, and you have to go like on a flat roof to reach a couple of windows. It's gone green already. I took a picture and I sent it to him. But this guy done all of his roof, done all of his brickwork, charged him like $4,000.
Really?
And
so he's getting good money as well,
Oh, yeah.
not bias-sided.
Yeah. And I said, look, if I spent $4,000 to have my house cleaned,
Yeah,
and
I'd
it wasn't
want
bias side, I'd be pissed off. But that guy's not come back to do it. So
Chances are he won't either.
no.
If he'd never done it in the first place, he's got no reason to.
No. But that's all right because I done it for him now.
Did you bill him?
Of course it is.
That's what I find the trouble is with roof cleaning, and this, I want to drop it as a service. So I think you end up with, you obviously get like a good bit of money, $4,000, but they're not going to have that done again for 10 years, 15 years, if you've done it properly and bias-sided.
Yeah.
And it's you're just not getting, it's nice to get that one-off hit.
I think that's good if you're like me by myself. If you're trying to build a business and have 4, 5, 6 vans on the road, probably not.
No.
A lot of things go wrong with it.
I think, you'll still have your window cleaning around. I think it is very, very difficult to just do roof cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's, or ad hoc work in general. Because you've you've got to find those customers. And it's not so bad with driveways, patios, gutters, soffits and fascias, because they have them done maybe yearly or every other year or whatever. But the roofs, it's like, it's a one and done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally.
Really. Like,
Should
they're
be.
more than likely to move house before they have their roof cleaned again.
Yeah.
And granted, they might move house and get you to do the new house.
Or die. I've got a lot of old customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I think one of my customers has died. She used to text me to cut her grass. She was 90.
Yeah.
I ain't heard from her all summer.
Me and Dan done some work for a customer.
I'm not laughing at the old girl.
No, he is. He's laughing. He's laughing.
I'm laughing.
He's laughing because. So I had this customer. What was her name? Doreen.
Yeah. You've had 2 die.
I've had loads die, but
Yeah.
this particular one was it Doreen?
Doreen, I put the
French training.
Yeah,
That's the one I'm talking about. So I had this customer, and she's very particular. She was quite.
Statement.
She was like the queen, wasn't she? She was very like well spoken.
Yeah.
Little old girl. She burnt her house down like 3 years ago and had to have it all rebuilt. So everything was kind of immaculate.
She didn't burn it down. It was the neighbour.
No, she burnt it down.
Did she?
Yeah.
I heard it was the heat lamp for the tortoise.
No, she burnt it down.
Oh, she burnt it. Pardon me.
The next doors was fine. Did you put the French stain in after she had the patio done?
Yeah.
So she had this new patio put in. Really, really, really nice. But for whatever reason, I don't know what they'd done, but it meant that when it rained, all the water like pooled and came onto the patio. So I've said, look, Dan can sort that out for you. I think you might have done the driver with me the year before or something.
And she was asking advice, and I said, you can put this in and you can do that.
Basically, the reason she was a customer is because every 3 months for like 20 odd years, she'd sealed her driveway instead of cleaning it. So it'd gone like glassy white.
Right.
So I said, look, we can fix it, but it's going to cost you thousands in like thinners and all sorts. Or we just clean it every 6 months. We'll take off a couple of layers every time we clean it. We were getting there. And she had this patio done. And I was like, oh, Dan can do a French drain for you. And you've done a good job, to be fair.
The job was mint.
I can't remember what she wasn't happy about.
No, she weren't happy because...
Oh, she left her sprinkler on, didn't she?
Right, yeah. So what she done was so her garden was completely... This is digressing on a tangent, yeah, but this is what we're good at. So her soil, right, I've never seen anything like it before. Her soil, as soon as you go down an inch, it was clay. Right. But it was yellow clay. It was literally pottery clay. I've never seen anything like it. And I pulled her out one day and I put the hose in.
Made a little cup, didn't you?
I made a cup. And I showed her and I went, that's your garden. That's why your garden floods. And I went, unless we literally excavated probably hundreds and hundreds of tons, I said, it will always flood before I start this job. Yeah. I said, what I'm going to do is just save you a little bit more. It will fail, I said, but it's just going to hold hundreds of litres and hopefully the rain stops and then, Anyway, she rang me and she was like, oh, it's rained. And it was like torrential rain. She was like, oh, it's still flooded. And I went, yeah, I did kind of tell you. In adverse weather, it will go back. And then she rings me one winter and I was in the gym and it was like November the 30th and it was like bitterly cold. And she went, oh, Dan, like, Mike, I think you've hit a pipe. And I went, well, I haven't been to your property in like 90 days. How can I hit a pipe? And she went, my garden, I've never seen so much water. So I said, all right, then I'll come out. And I've come out and she had a fox deterrent sprinkler, right, which was battery operated, where the hose was constantly on. She left it on overnight. What's happened?
It snapped, didn't it?
Mate,
it broke.
Yeah,
so
it completely.
The hose was just pumping water at full flow all night. It was still on when you got there, wasn't it?
Yeah, the garden was an ice rink.
But it all frozen.
She went, it's the. You must have hit a pipe, and I held it up, and I went, do you not think it's this with the water coming out of it? And she went, I'm so sorry, I've called you out, and I went, well, yeah, like I told you.
She still wanted you to fix it though, didn't she?
Well, no, she
still weren't happy. To the day she died, she was like...
She rang me again and
she put you in the note before she died on her deathbed.
I'm in her will somehow. I owe her money.
Yeah.
I owe her estate money. But yeah.
But yeah, anyway, then she died and Dan got away with having to go back there and fix the job. But yeah, that was a bit weird because I texted her, so driveway was due again. And I was like, all right, Doreen, we can pop over and do your driveway this week. Nothing. And someone replied and just put Doreen's dead.
No, you're joking.
No, that's how I found out. Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Doreen's dead.
Did you get upset?
No. I don't get emotionally attached to my customers.
Only when you kiss them.
Yeah. Romantically attached, but not emotionally. I learned to separate the two.
Do you ever get romantically attached to your customers?
No, not anymore.
After 2019, it was terrible.
Yeah.
The fiasco.
So what's the situation then? So have you got a member of staff, or are you still on your own?
No, it's just me.
Any plans to?
I don't think so. I'm due to inherit quite a few customers from my old man.
So you're second generation window cleaner, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
I didn't want to be.
No.
And like I say, I used to take the piss out of my old man for being a window cleaner.
Does he take the piss out of you now?
Yeah.
Passes it back down,
Yeah,
yeah?
of
You can
course
have
he does.
all of it back now, Aaron.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, you got more customers than me now, mate. You're a proper loser.
I think a lot of these customers are underpriced, so they're in for a shock.
So what's the situation? So your dad's a window cleaner, and then what, he's going to say you can just take them all?
Yeah, I think he just wants to cut down, so I think he'll just do like a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
Keep him on his own customers, and I'll just take a few and just slowly build on it. And I think I'll just get to a point where I'll drop the customers I don't want, and I could probably manage 500, I think.
What frequencies do you do?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So wherever the customer wants, if they wanted 3 weekly, you take them on, yeah?
No. So like 4 weekly minimum.
Yeah. So 4, 6, 8, 12.
12.
Yeah.
A couple of 5s, but they're all like next to each other.
And how do you find managing the diary?
Manic.
So if someone's like, you got 10 customers on a 4 weekly, and then another 10 customers call you up on the same road, and they're like, but we want the 6 weekly.
Yeah, most of my customers are 6 and 8, so twice a year they clash, because you get 24 week point. Mm-hmm. That's always carnage. But they're all pretty understanding. I just move them along a week, so the 8 weeks get done on 9 weeks.
Yeah.
How does your pricing increase?
I
Not
do
increase?
I do it gradually. So if you've been a customer for a couple of years, that probably go up a couple of quid.
No, pardon me.
Sorry. Go on.
Between the 4, 6, 8 and 12, is there a price discrepancy?
I just do it by what the house is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just...
So they can have the same price on any frequency?
No, sorry. If I've got two houses the same next to each other, one's 6, one's 12.
Yeah.
I would probably add on half.
Okay, yeah.
So like say it's 20 quid for the 6.
Be 30 quid for the
yeah.
12. It's fun. When I first started, I done the same as you. I was like, whatever frequency you want, mate.
Yeah.
You have it. Like, I'll keep you happy.
Yeah.
Life's good. But I let them have the same price, regardless of what frequency.
4 was the same as 12?
Yeah.
Mate, I'm guilty of that as well.
Yeah. I've done that for a long time now.
Have you ever had a customer have an extension and then you put the price up and they drop you?
Yeah, a few
Yeah.
times.
Like,
It's like, mate, you've added 4 new windows and you don't think I'm going
built
to
a
charge you more.
conservatory.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to charge you more.
Mate, I tell you what I had this morning, and it really perplexed me to the point I was looking at him thinking, what are you talking about? I've got a terraced house, yeah? They text me saying, I'll be in, but I'm on a Zoom call, so I'm going to give you the code for the gate. Right, and I'm thinking, right, okay. And it wasn't until I pulled up there, I thought, I never see a gate, plus your terraced, yeah? So anyway, I get there before the time, so I see him, and I go, you're right. I said, we're both in his garden. We both look up his fence. He's at a terraced house, yeah? Fence goes up, fence along the back, and fence down. No gate. I went, where's the gate, mate? And he went, oh, there's an alleyway. And I look at him and I go, yeah, but where does that go? Because I can't see, even if I've got into the alleyway, how am I going to get into your garden without literally hopping over your fence? Yeah. He went, oh, yeah, it comes along and then you can work it out. I'm thinking, dude, like, what do you mean work it out? How can I work out a fence?
I won't do terrace houses.
Oh, don't blame you.
Unless it's an end terrace.
Yeah.
But even then, the parking's usually bad. Usually.
So on our Facebook ads, the first question is, do you have access to the rear of the garden, the rear of the house, without coming through the inside? And if they say no, it just tells them we can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
Just a picture of a middle finger.
Yeah.
No, mate.
Yeah.
Stay dirty.
Computer says no.
I've had a few where you have to go through a garage or something like that.
I don't particularly mind the garage, but we're quite strict with the customers if they're not home. Yeah. So if they're like, oh, I'm not going to be home tomorrow, can you come next week? No.
No, I do that as well because although I probably could do it in a couple of weeks, I don't want to.
Nah.
Because I've then got to go out of my way a little bit. And then they fall out of sync with everyone I had them with anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what winds me up the most. Having to
if I've
reorganise
already
around.
drove there and they've forgot to, I'll do the front or something like that.
Do you charge full price?
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
It's not my fault.
I really need to start doing. Well, I reckon we lose
You'll
400 or
lose
500 quid a month.
You'll definitely lose customers because that pisses them off.
Yeah, but like you say, it's not my fault. And why should I earn less money because of their mistake?
Yeah.
It's not really. I mean, we've got minimum charge of 18 quid. So most of the time, if it's like a £24 house and we only do the fronts, we're actually a bit better off in returns in regards to how much work we've done for the value of the work, the money. But it just winds me up. Because you spend longer there next time when they've left the gate open because the window's twice a day.
Yeah.
So
It infuriates me as well when you text them and they go, "Oh yeah," and for whatever reason I was there one day and I text them saying the gate's still not open, and they go, "Oh yeah, just knock." You go, "Mate, I don't knock on 30 houses a day."
Yeah.
it's like I've only cleaned the front windows for the last 8-9 minutes. Could you not have just run out and opened the gate whilst I was doing that?
Yeah.
I've got loads of customers like that. It fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, or they're like, it take ages to answer the door for one, and then it's like they forget.
Yeah.
Like you 5 minutes, front's done, waiting to go around the back, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't realise you finished."
Yeah. Does it matter? Just open the fucking gate.
Just
Yeah.
go and do it immediately.
Yeah. Or just open it in the morning. Like every other fucker that's on the rounds. Just open it in the morning and then you ain't got to worry about it. And I ain't got to talk to you and you ain't got to talk to me and everyone's a winner.
Yeah, yeah.
I had someone the other day, which is the first time it's happened in a long time. And he's got 2 dogs. And I don't know why. He's got a garden, but he makes some shit on the side of the driveway. So there's a gate
Right.
in front of the garage and then there's a gate into the garden. And he makes some shit on the block paving.
What, in that little thingy?
Yeah, in the little gap between.
Yeah, so he lets them out to go to the toilet there.
But not in the garden,
Yeah,
like not on the
you
grass.
give them the whole run, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or you just say go in the garden rather than it's a bit weird. But anyway, a long time ago, it was fucking rancid. It was like someone had machine gun shit on the floor, and for some reason, I must have been feeling generous. I swept it all to the side into a corner and then cleaned the windows. But I texted him and said, I can't really do this. That's fucking rank.
No, just charge them full price.
And it hadn't happened since then. And then I went yesterday or the day before, and it was the same. And I texted him. I actually feel very proud of myself. I said, mate, I haven't been able to clean the back of your house. Sent him a photo of it.
Yeah.
He did not reply.
How embarrassed though would you be if that was your house? I'd be red with embarrassment.
Yeah.
I'd probably get rid of the dogs.
You seen them dudes though smashing it on Facebook? They turn up to your house, charge you a score, pick up all the dogs.
Yeah. There's a big
I've heard
company.
they're crushing it.
Big company in America.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called. Phil from See It Clean was telling me about it. And it's like a multi-million-pound company.
Yeah.
Just picking up dog shit.
Just picking up dog shit.
Oh,
They do
right,
like a
Them big
1,
plastic
2,
scooters.
1, 2, 3 or 4 weekly
Yeah.
thing. And it's the same as window cleaning. Instead of cleaning the windows, you pick up the shit.
I wonder what they do with it.
Yeah, probably.
You could burn it.
But do you reckon they take it away?
America's got
Yeah,
the
you have
room.
to because you'd have to have a waste carrying license, right?
I don't know if it's the same in America, but they've got space, haven't they? So you could literally just dump it somewhere and it would just decompose. Whereas if you've done that in the UK, someone's smelling it because we're all on top of each other, aren't we?
Someone will take a photo of you.
Yeah, all that, yeah. Have you done any interesting forms of marketing over the years? Anything a little bit different?
No, not really. I used to do where I used to live. I used to clean my house like twice a week because there was a lot of foot traffic,
Yeah.
and the amount I'd always say hello to everyone, and I'd get things
Just
like
doing
that.
it super slow, so like as many people
Shone
as
that
possible
skylight
walk
for like
past.
10
Yeah.
minutes,
Just go, all right, guys.
But I think that helps generally, just speaking to people, regardless where you are, because they might be thinking, "Oh, I could do with my windows clean," but they might not want to initiate conversation.
I think there's a stigma, isn't there, around window cleaners as well from a long time ago, where they're all like dodgy cash pirates,
Do you think?
and they don't want to talk to you. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think we looked at like milkmen. I think we're like real social butterflies in the community.
No, you're just a social butterfly.
But like, don't you get the old people come out and go, "Hello, mate, how you getting on?"
Oh
and
yeah,
like, chat to
shut
you.
up. And,
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Obviously, like some people are social, aren't they? They will have a chat, but
Yeah.
there's going to be a portion of people that wouldn't approach you because regardless of whether you're in assignment and van with uniform on,
Yeah.
they just see window cleaners as like,
Yeah, I see.
these are pirates, like
I
gold tooth and fucking gold chain sort of thing, you know?
Oh, mate, talking about pirates, should we go there?
Yeah,
We've got
yeah.
a very interesting story,
Yeah.
haven't we, Aaron?
Yeah, if you want.
We don't get to talk about it often, mate. So
No.
Do you want to take it away? So when you was in the Navy,
Sure, yeah, back in the old day. Yeah.
met Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Yeah, sunk his ship. Yeah, I done. Originally, I thought it was a stitch up because I was getting based in Scotland, and we
A lot of piracy going on up there,
Yeah.
isn't there? Yeah.
no sunlight up there. We took over a job from the Royal Marines because there was some defence cuts and they had to be employed elsewhere, or they were having their numbers cut. Basically, there was like redundancies. Sorry, happening at the time.
Where's the Royal Marines? That's America, yeah?
No,
The Royal Marines, we got Royal Marines,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah, we got Royal Marines. Royal Marines are like the fighting arm of the Navy, like the Navy's infantry, but they're like super specialised.
Okay.
So there was like 150. They call them billets. Like,
SBS is
Special
Special
Forces.
Forces.
is that
Yeah.
is that Marines? You go from a Marine to,
anyone can join
Oh, can
the
they?
SBS, but you have to
because
pass
they're like the boat service, aren't they?
Yeah, you have to pass like they call it a briefing course.
Yeah,
And it's obviously like
hardcore.
mega
Yeah, I was
hard.
listening to a podcast
Yeah.
the other day about a guy who was SBS and
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, it's horrendous. So yeah, like went to Scotland, just got told, oh, you're going on civilian ships. Doing what? Called force protection. So I'd gone from warship, sharing a room with 55 blokes, 3 bed stacked, 3 high, no space, no nothing. And we got put on these civilian ships, 2-man cabins, ensuite showers.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Fucking great.
Kempinski Suite, big man.
The chef who was on board was an ex like P&O, you know the company P&O?
Yeah.
He was like a master chef. The food was like, yeah, it was really really good.
Made up for getting shot at.
But we were on these cargo ships carrying military cargo down to Pakistan, Karachi. Karachi's the actual place.
From where?
Southampton. So we'd meet the ship in Southampton. Literally go straight down, cross the Mediterranean. You're not really doing anything for like 10 days. And then you get to the Suez Canal, and that's when you start work. Sort of rotating watches, like, you know, during the night and stuff. And
If it's, sorry to interrupt.
yeah, go on.
What can you see at night on a boat?
Night vision.
What, you're just scouring the ocean?
Yeah, you're looking for lights. See them for miles.
Mate, is that not like really taxing on your brain? Just like 8
Yeah.
hours looking through.
No, you're not like constant. You know, you got like radars. and
Oh,
you,
I see.
You sort of you get like a ping on a radar.
Yeah,
and then you go and look.
Oh,
I
I
can
see.
I can see the light.
Gotcha. Sorry, mate, go on.
Yeah, so you go down, go through the Suez Canal, you go down the Red Sea, and then there's a point of land called the Bab el Mandeb, which translates to Hell's Gates. And you can see land either side. It's like close. And that's where a lot of the attacks used to happen.
From land?
They come straight from land, straight over to the ships. You see big cargo ship and want to hold it hostage. You know, like the movie.
Captain Phillips,
that's the one.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you go through there, and then it's called the IRTC, International Recognised Transit Corridor, and you have a warship every 5 or 10 miles.
Just stationed.
Yeah, like from all over the world.
Yeah.
You've got Australians there, whatever.
Mate, is that just for pirates, yeah? Is that how big this industry is?
And the whole world just gets together and like.
Mate, I did not realise that.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was like you call the old bill effectively, and like, mate, I'm being like,
There's always there's loads of warships.
And they're all
down there.
stationed there, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. They'll do like a couple of months, and then they'll rotate around with another ship.
Yeah. Mate, how mad's that? Anyway,
Yeah, and then went through to Pakistan, which was horrendous. You like sail through a swamp to get there, and the smell, like people being sick. It was like
from the water.
yeah.
And what's that for? Raw sewage being pumped
Yeah,
out?
it's just like dead cows, and the water's brown, and
What, just floating in the sea?
yeah. When you're sort of getting close to land, but it's just carcasses and
Oh, mate, that sounds terrible.
yeah, it was. You go there, drop off all the kit, take on some kit. you know, dropping off anything and everything. Sailed out, went round to Bahrain for like a day to like get fuel, and we got like a day off. That was Christmas Eve. It's my birthday. And then sailed Christmas Day. Got around the corner where Abu Dhabi is, and we were all a bit hungover. All just alarms start going off on the ship.
You had to put all your toys down?
Yeah.
All your presents down?
And we thought it was a joke because it's like Christmas morning. I had like my breakfast in my hand, and like one of the crew members come running down, call it like a flat, like a corridor. He said, "There's boats behind us. Fuck off." And then
Of all the days, isn't it? Christmas Day, yeah.
And one of the guys we were with is like, "Nah, there's boats behind us."
Yeah.
It's like, shit. So everyone's got like a designated gun. Like
How did you feel at that moment?
Don't know. You just kind of just go and grab your stuff, you know.
Did you not get butterflies, or did you panic?
Adrenaline was going. Like I remember running down to my like mounted GPMG, and I couldn't get my magazine in my rifle. I was like just shaking. Like it's just adrenaline. Couldn't get it in, and got there, and it's like shit. They're you know within 500 yards, and that's when you're like. You have like certain protocols you do. You try and contact them on the radio. You fire like flares to let them know, you know, we can see you. You start waving the ship to create like big wakes, so it's difficult for them to keep up.
Yep.
It's daytime. It's not like night time. Yeah.
This is like, breakfast time. And the back of this ship was a huge door which like dropped down for the get cargo off. And I was like next to it, and my oppo was the other side of it. And we just hear this ping, 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 ping. Fucking shooting at us.
Bouncing off the boat, the door.
Yeah. So we're like ducking for cover, and we're on like radio with like the guy who's in charge of us, and he's just screaming like take, and that just means shooting basically, like no warning shots, nothing, just go. Yeah, and we just unloaded like boxes of ammunition at them. And they started smoking, and we just left them behind.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that was it. And everything gets reported back. And, sailed home.
Mate, I have... How cool is that story?
It's wicked.
Yeah.
On a cleaning podcast, mate, this is unreal.
I done probably 4 more of those trips.
And didn't have any issues?
Nothing. That was the first trip, Christmas Day. Is the only
Got to be
time.
pretty ballsy for him to try and do a military.
Well, I think that what it was, because it was a civilian ship, it was like white and green. They weren't expecting to get shot back at.
So they didn't know it was.
So and there was 4 or 5 of those ships, so maybe they sort of recognised them and was like, leave them ones alone, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, after that time, maybe.
Yeah. And then I finished that draft, call it a draft, like a job. Done like first major promotion, back on a warship. And I was like, this is shit. Like, it just wasn't as good.
Are you quite keen on the ocean and stuff? Do you like being out there? Are you like a sea dog?
Men, why not?
Yeah. In a can full of semen. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, geez, that is shocking.
But is you like?
Well, you don't know until you join,
No.
right? Like, I joined with the sole purpose to save and pay for my own house.
Yeah.
Which I achieved like in the first 3 years, I think, of like joining up. But yeah, you don't. You just kind of, this looks a good job. I'll do this, and then you go and do it. And
So until the point where you stopped enjoying it, did you enjoy it before then?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But funnily enough, my last draft, so did another trip down the Falklands, which is just shit. And then I got put in a gunnery school because I was like what's called a gunner. I was a small arms instructor, like get recruits in, teach them how to use the rifles, the pistols, miniguns, whatever. And I was at a gunnery school, and that was great because I was just taking classes, and my bosses were like really chilled out because no one's stressing about being at sea or anything like that. And if you weren't working, you could just go to the gym and do whatever. Really liked that job, but I was like running out of time. And I couldn't have kept that job. I would have had to go back to sea, and I didn't want to do it. So.
When you're on a boat day to day, then when you're at sea, is it? What's a day to day? What's an average
cleaning.
day?
It's a lot of cleaning.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
So when you're not doing, because obviously, ultimately, the
So
brief
you're just
runs,
doing the same thing now, but not on a boat.
Yeah, and getting paid better. So I joined as I don't know what it's called now, but I was a warfare specialist. And all I did was sit on a radar, like 8 hours of a day, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening, and the shifts rotate through. And you just, on a radar, reporting things. And then when you're going in and out of port, I was on the force protection on the guns, in case anything happened. Nothing ever happened. And you go two ways when you get your first promotion. You either go the gunnery side or the radar side. Who the fuck wants to sit and watch a radar? You know, and you just do whatever. You get like a part ship to look after, and you're polishing the floors and dusting and fixing things, and you know,
Just mucking in.
Yeah.
So going back to your window cleaning career.
Yeah.
After that little detour, have you made any mistakes that you look back at now and think shouldn't have done that?
I don't think so. Nothing major. I've always kept it fairly simple, like just me. You know, I've had people help me on day jobs, people I know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, paying for a day or whatever. But I don't think like, I shouldn't have done that advertising, or I shouldn't have took this job on. I did almost buy part of a round off someone once, but it was a little bit out of the way from where I am, and he'd sold off a lot of his round, and it felt like I was getting the dregs.
Yeah.
And
So you, presumably, you had a look at this before.
Yeah, I went and met with the guy,
Yeah.
and he explained, you know, these are the houses I've got, and they were like they're all in one town, but they're all here, there, and everywhere, like driving in between. And he sold off some of his round, and he had like 25 customers in one road. Mm-hmm. They're the bits I would have wanted.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So
and I sort of hummed and hard, and I just told him no at the end. And I sort of wasted his time a little bit because he works for Gardner now, like the pole
people.
Yeah. He was like moving down there to Cornwall, and he was just selling off his round, and so he was like in quite a hurry to get rid of it all.
So apart from that, have you tried any other rounds to buy, or?
No, I just built my own. It's obviously a longer process, but it just feels a lot. It's mine, you know, and it's. I know the customers, I know the jobs in and out, and can just get around it fast, you know.
Totally, mate. Totally. Brings us to our next question. What's the, in your opinion, what's the best month for getting new window cleaning customers, and why?
Oh, crikey. I would say the poorer weather months of the year.
Yeah?
They're the best customers because they want it done all year.
Yeah, totally.
You know, everyone wants everything clean in March, right?
Yeah, ready for the summer, innit?
And then when I've got a lady like done her windows last week, and she said, "Oh, you know, maybe one more clean, and then we'll stop for the winter." She doesn't know, but I've already dropped her.
Yeah. That's not how you run a business.
Like,
yeah.
How am I supposed to make money?
Totally. Yeah. Imagine if half your book turned around and said that. Be mental, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But I always say to people when I take them on as a customer, you know, I work all year. I specify I work all year. So, you know, expect me early January.
No, totally. Do you how do you deal with negative complaints or negative reviews or complaints?
Well, I don't have social media, so I don't get them, right?
Oh, do you not have social media?
No.
Right. So have you got a Google page?
No,
Oh, really?
nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So, that's interesting.
All my customers are ones I've gone and got, and a few from Google.
Do you
originally.
not feel like you're missing anything by not being on these platforms?
Yeah. I will go back to it now I've rebranded and I'm offering the bigger jobs, but more for the ad hoc. Like, I don't feel like I need any more window cleaning customers. Got a good amount.
How are you going to feel when you inherit another chunk? Because I think that's...
I think when I eventually get it all, I will probably have to employ someone.
Yeah.
But I will get them to do all of that stuff, and I'll still keep my customers. But I've got a lot of jobs where I could do with another person. Like, takes me all day. But if someone else was there, obviously
The money
half
goes
a
down.
day.
Yeah.
But I could fit in 2 of those jobs on a day.
So what sort of setup are you running in your van? I'm guessing you don't have a double hose reel or...
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So if someone needs...
Because the van I brought was set up for 2 people. So I've got an 800 litre tank, 2 hose reels, 2 pumps, 2 controllers.
That's incredible.
But I just thought when I brought it, if something breaks, I've got spare, right?
That's very true. That's very true. So you're not taking anyone on, like, on a big day? You might have, like, a big commercial clean or something like that. Would you be inclined to take someone just ad hoc?
Could do.
Chuck 100 quid to a boy and get him?
Yeah, could do. I've had people help me before. Not really window cleaning. Like, I've got a few schools I look after.
Yep.
They don't have caretakers at these schools. So like, it started when one of my normal customers, she was, what do they call it?
Like a PA, Parents Association, anything like that?
No, business manager. She's
Oh,
business
okay,
manager
yeah.
for the school.
Oh, right, okay.
And she said, oh, you don't clear gutters, do you? I said, yeah. And I thought she wanted a house done.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And she said, oh, we need our school doing. She said, we've had a quote, but we're not happy with it. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll come have a look. It's not a massive school. And I went there, and it's a lot of flat roofs with, like, those wide gullies that you can run, like, a plastic spade down. And I went up there, had somewhere to get rid of it all on site. And I thought, this will be about a day's work. It was, like, pretty full. Put a quote in, and she was like, really? It's like, yeah, that's what I charge for a day. And I thought it was too much. And she said, we got quoted like $5,500.
Oh, so you quoted for a heavy day rather than, like, you didn't measure anything like that?
No, I just thought this will take me about
One
a
day and I can do it in a day, yeah.
And they got quoted $5,500
Yeah.
by, like, this other company.
And you've done it in a day?
Yeah, I've done it in a day. I think I've done it in 6 hours. But I've done it every year since, because it always fills up. But now, it'll never be as bad as the first time.
Mate, it'd probably take you half a day now.
Yeah. But they sometimes have their windows done as well. There's quite a lot of windows. So I've had people like, do you want to do the windows or the gutters? And we just both do it, smash it out for a day. And that's like 2 days' wages. So it's pretty good.
It's beautiful when it works out like that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right, what else have we got for you? What's the best metric for a small business to track after new customers?
What's the best metric?
For a smaller business to track after new customers. So are you tracking? So your CRM is Squeegee.
Yeah.
So what sort of, like, do you track much analytics when it comes to like your churn rate, your drop off, stuff
Really,
like that?
no. I mean, I do look like how many have added, how many have dropped, but I don't really track it. I just, if I'm short on work for a week, I just automatically think, what can I upsell?
Yeah. So
um,
what would that look like then? So step me through it then. Like, let's say you check your phone now. Next week's a little bit dry. What would you do?
I'd look at all the customers and I'd think, like, I just have a good memory of remembering what the state the properties are in.
Yeah.
Done one today. I was a little short, and I text the guy and I was like, "You thought about having your fascias done? They've been a bit green." And he's like, "Oh yeah, lovely, have that done." It just tops it up a bit.
You got a good rapport with them like that, then, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, I always chat to my customers. I'm pretty sure I've met them all.
Yeah.
Like, not just a text going, "Can you go and do it?" I'm sure Brian's probably definitely got customers he's never met. And I'm just genuine with people. If a job don't need doing, I'm not going to offer it. But I do a lot of work for a block management company as well. I look after probably 10 or 12 of their sites, like window cleaning. And I've done a bunch of soft washing for them. And I got really good relationship with the point of contact there.
Yep.
And often if I spot things, I'm like, oh, do you want to have that done? He's like, yeah, send me a quote. And he's never said no to a quote. Never, ever.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't take a piss, you know.
But that's how. But you never would have taken the piss
Yeah.
because people who take the piss never get themselves in them scenarios, do they?
Yeah.
So step me through it, because funny enough, I've actually got to quote some blocks of flats now. I'm going to do it tonight when I go home. So if you was to look at, let's say, a block of flats, say 3 flats wide, so you've got maybe 2 doors to go in. Yeah, one in the middle, one either side. And it only goes up G+2, so you've got 3 floors. Roughly, do you work it out by hour, by apartment, by window?
Yeah, it's... I do one job. It's 12 flats. All of the flats have got, you know, the big panes of glass you get for like balconies.
Yeah. This is the Juliet balcony.
Yeah, it's wrapped the whole building, right? So there's quite a lot of glass, and I just think, well, they're probably paying X amount in service charge.
Yeah.
And there's 12 flats. You divide that up, and I'll work out per flat roughly, and then add a bit. But if it's a bigger, like I do, my biggest one is 5 stories, and there's probably, I don't exactly know how many, maybe 45 flats in there.
Right.
It's big.
Do you look after, and how long does that take you?
Oh, it used to take me ages, but now I can do it really fast.
What's fast? 3 hours?
Yeah, I start at 7, I'm normally done by 11, so 4 hours.
And what sort of money would you charge on that?
I got 350 quid for that.
That's great money.
Yeah.
That's great money.
Yeah.
That's more than what I was expecting you to say, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But that's the block management company.
So how did you price it?
When the height goes up, the price goes up, right? Because not everyone can reach.
That's a very true point.
And it takes quite a bit of skill.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more risk. So it's like going up a ladder, right?
That's very true, yeah. That is very true.
If I'm 45 foot, 50 foot on the pole, and it's windy, you know, it's quite high risk. But that's for the block management company, and that's actually where their office is. So I do all the inside of their office as well for them, just as like a bit of a freebie, but it doesn't take long. And that's like their, I guess you call it like their flagship building.
Yeah.
Like their most expensive one.
Yeah.
So the other ones where I've got ones I do for them are like 80 quid, 120 quid.
And time scale, what sort of time is
like
that
I'm
taking
doing
you?
3 of them tomorrow morning.
Yep.
And they total to about, I want to say 230 off the top of my head, I think. I can do that in less than 3 hours.
Yeah, see, it's getting there. It's getting nice.
That's like, but you do that and then you start adding a few regs like on the way home.
Yeah, mate, you've got a nice day.
Good day.
Yeah,
And it's an easy day as well.
Yeah, totally agree.
You can't go balls out every day. Not when you're by yourself. It's impossible.
Totally. We're just talking about pricing up flats.
Oh yeah.
And about the
Bigger
weights.
jobs.
Yeah, the bigger jobs, because it's like per window, per apartment, per hour.
So we still charge flats, but you're talking blocks of flats.
Yeah.
We charge per like how many flats are in. So we'll charge.
Yeah.
Normally, if it's more than 5, we'll do like a £15 per flat.
What if there's 50?
£15 per flat.
Yeah, that's what you're at.
Because if you had one of them, it'd still be 15 quid, right?
Yeah.
So you're not really doing any less work doing all 50 of them. It's the same amount of work per flat.
But you ain't got to drive anywhere though, have you?
Yeah, exactly. You're doing 50 hours or 50, £15 from.
Yeah, but I wouldn't discount my price because I'm winning.
Gotcha.
That's the perk.
Yeah.
If they said we've got 50 properties but they're dotted about, can you do us a discount? If you think about it that way, you would still say.
If you lost every single job you quoted with that, yeah, would you then go back to the drawing board?
Yeah, if I was losing every single quote, yeah.
I have some of those. Sorry.
Go on, son.
I have some of those jobs as well because I make water in my van. You know, I've got the RO set up. I can plug in while I'm working, and often the water pressure's so good I can leave with more water than I started with.
Yeah.
So mate, that's like a bonus.
That's beautiful.
The blocks of flats that I look after, they're all charged per flat. Just.
Okay, so give me an example of one. With the monetary value. You've done it with me. I've done it today. The old people's home. I think I don't know how many there are there, but it's 120 quid I charge for that, including that. I think it's 8 flats. Yeah, about 8, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Right. So apart from coming on here, what's been the highlight of your business career so far?
I don't know. I guess just making enough money to buy a bigger house.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I make way more money now than I did when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
Not getting shot at.
That's always a bonus, isn't it?
Some dodgy areas you might go to though, so
yeah, maybe. It
never say never.
London, mate. You want to get down London and start cleaning windows.
Yeah. No, it's just I like the lifestyle more than the job. I enjoy doing a lot of the work, but having the flexibility to just go, I need to do this today. Work can wait.
Yeah.
You know,
it's nice to be able to have a day off for one of your kids' birthdays without asking the boss and booking it off months in advance.
I don't have to ask permission. I don't feel like I don't have to. I mean, I'm always out and do it, but it's just. Yeah, it's just nice not having to report to someone.
How do you find, this is a question I want to start implementing to a lot of our guests, how do you find motivating yourself?
Easy.
Is that something you've never struggled with?
No. Well, like today, alarm goes off at 5. Just leave the house immediately, straight to the gym. And that sets me up for the day. You know, have my breakfast, bang, make my first job, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then it's just a game, right? You just, how quick can I earn this money? And then go home. But no, I don't.
What time are you on your first job for?
Usually 8.
And what time do you leave work?
Varies.
When you finish?
Varies, yeah. I just set the day. That's what I'm doing.
And how do you set the day? Do you have an X amount of money you want to hit, X amount of jobs you want to do?
I have a minimum of what I would do, but they have to be very close together.
You have a minimum what you want to do?
Minimum amount of money that I want to do.
Yep.
But they have to be very close together. But I will tend to just, because I have people, various, 4 weekly, 8 weekly, whatever, I'll just package them all together and think like, I need to finish by this time, this day. I can't quite do those. I'll just move those 2 to another day. Something like that. It changes every week, but that keeps it fresh. I couldn't have everyone on a 4 weekly and do the same days over and over. That would just bore me. I like, it's a bit different. Sometimes you catch people in, sometimes you don't. When you do get chatting to them, you might get some extra work out of it.
I had a customer today that I called as they were emptying their postbox and they'd received my leaflet.
Really?
I thought it was quite cool, yeah.
That's well cool.
Yeah, she got it out and she showed me.
Oh, she didn't put it in the bin?
No. Well, she's already a customer, so it's like... Yeah.
I'll have that back.
Yeah.
Just put it on her fridge, I reckon.
I saved the 7p, mate.
But yeah, I don't. I think I've always been a pretty motivated person anyway.
If your alarm goes off at 5, mate, and you ain't snoozing it for 2 hours, and you're doing well, I think.
Yeah. I think like anyone can be a window cleaner. Not everyone can run a window cleaning business.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah. Cleaning windows isn't difficult. Running a business is difficult.
Yeah.
And it's that whole self-motivation thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're someone who really struggles to get up and, like, especially because you don't have to.
Yeah.
No one's going to tell you what.
Yes, right.
No one's going to call you up and...
Do you know what I think? Sorry to interject. I think that's a very, very, very good point that I've noticed with a lot of people now. And when they move out and they get their own place, I think it shows who you truly are. Do you know what I mean? Because then your true colours. Because if you ain't got mum and dad in your ear, you ain't got anyone in your ear.
Yeah, and the washing up's piling up.
Mate, go to a uni's house.
Yeah.
Go to a uni house and it's pandemonium. Because it's no one's badge in your ear. And that's where your true colours come out.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same in business. Very, very good point. Sorry, bruv, just jumped straight in here.
It's all right. Sometimes people can learn that over time, though. Doesn't necessarily mean if you struggle with it now that you're just that type of person, but...
Yeah, but I think that's how,
self-discipline
like,
is a skill.
like, how many times have you been to a customer and they say, I used to have a window cleaner, you know, and he was charging them like £8.
Yeah, you just stop turning up.
Because what's the point in going out to work for £8 a house? You're not going to do it, are you? You know?
See, I don't know if I guess a portion of them would be like, oh, I'm not going to go clean that for £8. I've got one down the road for £12.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so they haven't, like, you're already pricing wrong.
Yeah.
So that tells me that you haven't got a grasp of how business works. Therefore, you probably aren't a self-motivated person. You either got all your jobs written down on a bit of paper and you've lost it, or like you just can't be asked to turn up that day.
No, I think you're mixing a lot there. I would say that because arguably I was that person not too long ago.
You've never charged £8 a house.
No. But if I did, don't forget, someone might, we only started this obviously, and like some people couldn't reach out, or they don't have a window cleaner that they can reach out to us. So therefore, that when they started, they didn't know any different. But they're probably a very busy fool and going, I'm going to give this game up because I'm not earning any money. Where in reality, if they just, all you've got to do is reach out or do a bit of homework, or if
It's just having the right customers.
be guided.
Got to. Like,
But this is my point. Arguably, if you're someone who's self-motivated and wants to earn more money, you're very quickly going to realise you
I need
can't
to
charge
change
£8.
things. Yeah, I get that.
You wouldn't just stop turning up. You'd have that conversation with that customer and say,
I get
look,
that.
Yeah.
I priced you incorrectly.
Yeah.
We're actually losing money cleaning
Yeah.
your windows.
But
They need to go up.
a very good but I can chuck it ya. Look at George Williams. When he reached out, he was dealing with a pen and paper and an Excel sheet, and then all it took was that little push to get a CRM.
He was still quite reasonably priced.
But I'm taking pricing out. I'm not saying his price. I'm not arguing with his prices. What I mean is, it's just like sometimes it's not really about.
And
it's more about an
You're
education.
skipping the point that he reached out. So we're all guilty of doing stuff wrong. I'm not saying that.
But
he's taken the steps. No one's come up to him and gone, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, he's taken the steps to reach out, and then I've said to him,
very true.
You need to change this, this, and this, and he's gone away and implemented it.
Yeah.
It's like you was here yesterday. I had a 2-hour conversation with Joe. He's had since that conversation, he's had a 2-hour call with Ben, and he's had a 2-hour call with James from Clean Marketing, and now he's got a plan on how to transform his business. He's got 1,100 customers.
Yep.
We reckon he can bin off 300 of them and earn more money.
yeah.
And he's putting it into place.
Yep.
But like, a lot of people would just be like,
I'm just going to carry on.
yeah, well, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I
Like,
know,
why would I
know
get
you
rid
mean.
of 300 customers? But he can see he's making an effort to proactively better his business. So although he's not worked it out on his own, which is
he's reached out.
He's reached out for the help.
He's reached out, but then listen, I don't want to. Anyway, let's move on because otherwise we'll just be on this subject. Because it's like
4 or 8 weekly. What's best?
no. Right, any goals for next year?
Just expand on my new services. More roofs, although the hard work.
Do you enjoy doing the roofs?
So far,
How many you done?
4.
Oh yeah, it's all downhill from there, mate.
Yeah, the first roof I did was ginormous. It was 600 square meters.
Jesus.
That's massive, mate.
Yeah, I know.
That residential house?
It's one of my window cleaning customers.
Fucking hell. That's
This,
huge.
he'd been asking me for ages. He's like, you should go into this. You should go into this.
What did you charge him for that? Not enough,
Yeah,
presumably.
not enough. Not enough. That was just scraping the buyer side.
Yeah.
But,
Go on. What was it?
no, I ain't going to say. I'll tell you off camera.
It was 800
It was cash
quid.
that one.
They were the little, little tiny tiles.
The biscuit ones, yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
it was
terracotta.
yeah. So it wasn't like shaped, and done a lot of it with a wire brush. But yeah, it was
How long did it take you to do a job that size?
6
days, yeah.
6 days.
That's not bad for the first one as
But they
well.
weren't full days though. I was just getting knackered. And
No,
going
well,
home.
100 square metres a day is good for any roof cleaner.
Yeah, and and then it's like the two customers. The houses are like mirrored. They're big, really big. Like I was a bit shocked when I turned up initially because the first woman called me up, and I always say to him like, "Oh, just give me a rough idea of the size of the property." She said, "Oh, it's fairly large, just 4 bedrooms." And I thought, oh, right, okay. Each bedroom has got a balcony, right? And she's got 8 sets of bifold doors.
Yeah.
But yeah, the neighbour, anytime one has something done, the other one has it done. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to do his roof for the same price as well. But that neighbour, I went round, finished the roof, done the window clean, went round to do the neighbour's windows. He came straight out, and I thought he's going to ask me to do his roof. And he said, oh, I'm moving. I was like, oh, I thought, lost a customer here. He said, I'm only going a couple of miles up the road. Do you think you can do it? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. He goes, I'm not going to lie, it's quite a bit bigger.
Bloody hell. So what's he gone from 600 square metre roof to 1,200?
He'd just sold his business, and he had about 400 employees. So,
400?
Yeah.
Mate, he's cooking.
Yeah, he
He's
just sold his
cooking on
business. And yeah, the house he had that I was cleaning, I think it was about 5,000 square foot, the house.
Pretty big.
Yeah, and the one he's moved into that I'm now cleaning is 12,000 square foot. And that is like, I looked it up, like how much he paid for it.
The boy's doing all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did he give for it?
He said he got it at a discount, but he got it for just under 4.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
that's
half
huge.
a million quid though is a discount on 4 million, isn't it?
That's huge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. £4 million house in the UK is big.
Yeah.
You don't get them sort of houses.
It's got a lot of, honestly, it's, the house, it's you wouldn't know it's there. It's like completely secluded, but it looks like something out of a movie.
Yeah, totally, mate.
It is like,
Is it quite modern or is it like an old
yeah,
one?
it's only like 4 years old
Yeah.
or something like that.
It's funny, innit? You go to London, you can drop 4 mil on an apartment. You go out to the sticks and 4 mil's like colossal.
Yeah, he's got a half basketball court. He doesn't even play basketball. You know,
Not even a full one. Peasant, mate. What a joke.
Tell him to save up and buy the other half.
yeah, he's got enough room.
Right, we wrapping it up, son?
Yeah, mate, we can wrap it up. I think we're
You
there.
got any
I'll
more
tell you
questions?
what, apart from gym, what do you do for fun?
Karate.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck, we'll be nicer to you now then. Now
Yeah,
we
we
know
mate, you
that.
should have told us that.
Yeah, we wouldn't have taken the piss as much.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
What belt are you on?
Fairly high. I'm I've been doing it since I was about 8, so like just about 32 years now. So I got my,
Mate, you must be unreal.
I'm all right. Did it for the Navy as well. It's decent.
You got any
They
championships?
do competitive in the... Is it
Yeah.
competitive in the Navy?
Yeah,
That's quite
yeah.
cool.
You fight the Navy versus Marines first, and then they pick a squad from that, and then you go off and fight the Army and the RAF. And then if you do well there, you get picked for tri-service team, and you go off and fight like international teams. So,
You win?
yeah, we done all right.
Yeah.
What have you done well out of it?
Yeah, I've done like okay. I'm quite happy. Sort of where
Mate, can we draw this information out you any show? Like, what have you got, bro? Have you got any belts? Any like?
yeah, I'm a 5th Dan, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking dangerous bloke.
yeah, few times over.
Any championships?
Yeah, I won the tri-service one.
Mate, that's
And,
incredible. No, that's incredible, Techers.
Yeah, and we won the team as well against the Army and the RAF. Yeah, it's all right. Quite
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
How often do you go?
Twice a week. Used to be more. Used to do a lot more teaching, but
I was going to
Not
say,
so
do you
much.
do
yeah,
teaching?
I've got like the guy I've always trained with. You know, we teach not many. It's quite a small class, but it's only black belts. It's only black
Oh,
belts.
so it's, yeah.
And you know, there's like bigger classes in town and stuff, and they just churn through the students, and they just
Why? Oh, because of yeah.
money, and the standard just goes.
Tanks.
You got to be real on it, you know, to get quite far with it. It's quite disciplined, right?
I will say that not all black belts are good.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can get to black belt without being...
Yeah, you can get to black belt and not even be a good fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you got to do then?
You do.
You hit each other.
No, but like you do a lot for. Dare I say, you do a lot for show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's like, you know, each, you know, the belt system was
that's what
only,
they do, bro. That's what they do.
like the belt system was only,
Fucking Jackie Chan shit next
Mate,
to me.
honestly, yeah. I've got 6 Dans, all right? Whatever that means.
yeah, the belt system was only brought in for money, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you go to Japan, you're either a white belt or a black belt. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. they
Oh,
just-
so all the colours don't matter.
think we
It's
should-
all a European thing.
yeah. Yeah, it's just someone who want to make a business out of it, right?
Have you been to Japan and...
I
done it?
almost went to Japan. We were going there, the Navy and the Marine squad, but they had a tsunami,
Oh.
like in 2011.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get clearance to go. And we were supposed to go there for 2 weeks. we were having like 5 days training at one place, 4 days off in Tokyo, 5 days training somewhere else.
That would have been a
That would have been
screamer.
epic.
I know.
That would have been a pantomime.
And it was all paid for by the Navy
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, mate,
Gutted.
imagine that.
Absolutely gutted. But,
What a
yeah.
nightmare.
When you was at your prime then, like, how often was you going? Every day?
Probably 5 times a week. Yeah. So about 10 years ago, I was sort of probably at my peak. So when I was about 30.
And do you say your 5th Dan belt?
Yeah.
Black belt. How many Dans can you get to?
10.
And what, is that the OG? That's
Oh,
it?
you got to try a bit harder then, I reckon.
Yeah. Go like the time between them goes up a year each time.
Right.
So
When you're 60, you'll have it.
no, I think I'm closer to 80. Because I've been a 5th Dan for 3 years now. So I've got 3 more years
Before you can
before
become a
6. And I get 6 or 7 more years to 7. And then
Oh,
8,
God.
9 and 10. So it's quite a while.
Mate, that's how
Oh, you might as well give it up, mate.
Is
Ain't
that how
worth
it works?
Yeah.
So when someone's 10th Dan, they're always older.
Yeah, old as fuck. Yeah. 'Cause
How early can you get to?
Yeah,
or
there-
is
there
it black
is-
belt then first Dan? Is there
Yeah,
any?
yeah.
So
Yes.
how early can you get to first Dan?
Different associations do it differently, but I'm associated with the World Karate Federation, which is like the biggest recognised, and you got to be 14 as a minimum age for a first Dan, and then it's 2 years, so 16 for second Dan, but then it jumps to 21 to be a third Dan,
Right.
mainly because third Dan you can be a referee.
So you
and
need
stuff
to have a
like
little
that.
bit more
Yeah,
life
yeah, yeah.
experience.
And then it would be like, 25 for a 4th Dan, 30 for a 5th Dan, be the soonest you can get it.
36.
But it's pretty rare because you don't get many people who start super young and continue. They just burn out, life takes over, get to be an adult.
So you'd have to be 70 is the youngest you can get
Yeah.
to 10th Dan.
Yeah, about that.
I just done maths, mate, in my head.
Mate, that's wild, isn't it?
Maths in my head. It's
Mate, do you
been pretty
reckon-
wild,
do you
isn't
reckon-
it?
do you reckon you
And I've
could-
got it right.
Do you reckon you could beat a 70-year-old geezer
Probably
who's
not.
10th Dan?
No, 70-year-olds are still pretty on it, mate, nowadays.
Some of them are fit, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them keep fit, don't they?
I was listening to a podcast.
I had to
and
pull
it
that one
was,
back because I said 70-year-olds are fit, and I was like, I don't want that going out.
we'll clip that one.
Yeah.
There's a podcast, Dodge Woodall,
Woodall. Yeah.
and he had a fella on. You probably
That
know him.
kickboxer.
He was. I don't know if he was jiu-jitsu or karate or something, but he used to write for. It was one of the more recent ones. He was writing for Karate Magazine or whatever,
Right.
and he's like third Dan or something like that. And he was saying, like, basically, Dodge said to him, like, "Can you still have it?" And I think he's in his 60s now, or his early 70s. And he was like, bloke got out of his car, like road racing with him, and he punched him. And he said he got out and he fucking done him in.
Yeah, tied
and
him all
and the bloke's sister was going, "Please don't hurt him."
Imagine how embarrassing that is.
You just never leave the house again, would you?
You'd be well shocked, mate. You'd be well shocked.
It's a good listen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good listen.
All right. Well, mate, karate, that's it. Question answered.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, Aaron.
No, thanks for having me.
Anything you want to ask us?
No, I'm all right. I'm good.
He already knows how big our cocks are.
Yeah. That's why I got here early.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We've been Ryan and
I'm
Dan
Dan.
and Aaron. And remember,
Stay clean.
Stay cleaning. Well done, Aaron. You got
Mate,
it.
my brain fell apart there at the end. What's going on?
Do I hit the red record button, mate, or just
Hold it down.
pull the lead out?
Hold it down.